Jacksonville, Florida. It's the AFC Championship Game on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend? Balance? I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2nd down, it's Henderson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Back to throw here. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're going to look to throw. And this complete to Henry over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. Back to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll look to throw again. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll run on first down. Madison. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. They'll set up a throw. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Henry. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's 1st and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. They'll run with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Albert O there to make the grab. And the Titans are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told, and it ends with a Tennessee score. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
2nd and 6. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Harold Landry, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They begin with Henry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. And a slant hold in by Ruggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Draw play. This is Henry. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. That's complete, Okuebunam. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit. And
it's a Titans touchdown. Albert Okuebunam with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 4. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that, Burkhardt?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now a dump off here complete. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This will go to Henry out wide. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Second and 5. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got this complete to Racey McMath. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A check down here for Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
He'll get that complete to Alberto. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down. On now is the Titans punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now a 1st carry here for Robinson. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Touchdown Jaguars! Luke Farrell, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are back within a score. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. from the gun with Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
2nd and 9 now. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in though, and it's 4th down. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And now as it made...
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Harold Landry in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now a throw here, hauled in, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Dawkins. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me, because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this underneath to Henderson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them, because that might very well be all the points they need.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle to Evans. And he's brought down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw again. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll look to throw again. And right side, Henry's got it. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down. Now a handoff to Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone and touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Second and 6. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A give to the fullback on the dive. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. On now is the Titans punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. He's got Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. He'll look to throw. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw into the hands of Ingram. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at business because they've got to find a way to motivate